So, we've spent a lot of time talking about building momentum, that raw, powerful energy that gets you up and moving. But today, we're going deeper. We're talking about something more refined, more powerful, achieving a state of real, purposeful alignment.
And that brings us to this big question right here. It is so easy to fill our days with tasks, right? To feel that rush of just being busy. But is all that activity actually pointed in the right direction? Are you truly moving closer to the person you want to become, or are you just kind of spinning your wheels? That's the core of what we're going to unpack today.
Let's really break this down. On one side, you've got momentum. That's pure action, force, building that fire inside. It's awesome, but it can be a little chaotic. Then, on the other side, you have alignment. This is all about intention, about flow, and finding your center through stillness. Today is not about getting rid of momentum, it's about refining it, giving it a laser-focused direction and making every single action count.
So, where in the world does this powerful alignment even start? Well, it's not with a frantic rush out of bed. It actually begins with deliberate, focused calm. The very first step is to master your morning by embracing the incredible power of stillness.
Look at how we can turn these simple actions into powerful rituals. Making your bed? That's not a chore today. It's your first intentional act of bringing order to your world. Hydrating isn't just drinking water. It's literally sending a message to your body that says, I value you, I take care of you. The meditation and journaling then bring that exact same intention to your mind. It's all about starting the day from a place of control and real purpose.
And this is the mental framework you're building, brick by brick. This isn't just, positive thinking. Saying this affirmation out loud anchors you in a state of self-reliance and strength. It becomes the foundation that the rest of your entire day is built upon.
And here it is, your first real challenge of the day. Just 3 minutes. It sounds so easy, doesn't it? But sitting in pure presence, no phone, no to-do lists, just being, is honestly one of the hardest and most rewarding mental exercises you can do. It trains your mind to find its calm center even when chaos is swirling all around you.
And this is the key takeaway from the morning. We so often mistake being still for doing nothing, for weakness. But as you see here, it's the absolute opposite. Real power, the kind that isn't easily shaken, is born from a calm, centered mind. That morning quiet, that's your training ground.
Okay, now let's see how this mental alignment starts to ripple out into the physical world. Once you've centered your mind, the next step is to get it in sync with your body. We're going to reframe today's workout not as a grind, but as a moving meditation.
So here's the workout itself. The movements are probably familiar. Push-ups, squats, burpees. But the focus today isn't just about banging out the reps. Notice that last item on the list, 10 deep breaths. That is the bridge between each round, connecting that physical effort right back to your mental calm. And here is where things get really interesting. The true challenge today isn't the number of burpees. It's trying to do one full round with your eyes closed. This forces you to stop counting and to start feeling. You shift your entire focus away from the external numbers to your internal rhythm, your balance, and your breath.
This is what we're calling flow state training. It's the conscious practice of merging your body and mind until they're one. When you focus on the rhythm of your movements and the pattern of your breathing, that line between physical and mental just starts to dissolve. You're no longer just working out, you are moving with complete and total presence.
And this is the payoff. So much of our daily struggle is internal, right? The mind fighting the body's fatigue, the body resisting the mind's commands. But when you sync them up through your breath, that fight just evaporates, and you achieve this state of almost effortless power. You literally start flowing with yourself.
So, you've aligned your mind, you've aligned your body. Now what? Where do you point all of that focused energy? This next block is all about channeling that power into shaping your long-term vision. This is where your clarity finally meets your purpose.
The approach here is so simple but so powerful. Instead of just jumping straight into action, you're going to dedicate a serious block of time just to the first 2 steps. What do you really want? And not just on the surface. Why does it truly matter to you? Then you reverse engineer a plan with specific daily steps. The doing part can wait. Today is all about deep, intentional planning.
This one question just elevates the entire process. We're not just talking about checking off goals here. We're talking about consciously shaping your identity. Every single goal you set, every plan you make, is a step toward becoming a certain type of person.
To answer that huge question, you use these prompts to create a simple one-page vision statement.
And this isn't some vague dream board, no. This is a concrete, written description of the person you are actively building, what their day looks like, and the habits that make them who they are. This becomes your North Star.
This slide just captures the core idea of the day so perfectly. Think about it. Discipline without a vision is just a grind. And a vision without discipline, that's just a daydream. But when you combine the two, when your daily actions are fueled by a clear, meaningful purpose, that is the very definition of alignment. And that's when you become unstoppable.
Okay, we've covered the mind, the body, and the vision. So what's left? Well, the day doesn't just end after all the hard work is done. This final phase is about integration. It's about truly recognizing and celebrating the person you are actively becoming. So the rest of the day is structured to help you do just that, to integrate everything. You've got a midday balance with some active relaxation and gratitude. Then an evening reflection to journal on your growth and lock in that new identity with affirmations. And finally, a night reset to calmly prepare for what's next. See how each piece reinforces the alignment you've worked so hard to build?
And this brings us to the climax of the entire day. This affirmation, which is part of an inner warrior meditation, isn't about wishing you're someone else in the future. It's a statement of fact. It is the recognition that the ideal you that you visualized is merging with the you of today, right here, right now, through all of these aligned actions.
So we come full circle, back to the central theme of the day. The friction, the struggle, all the resistance we feel in life, it doesn't just magically disappear. But when you are truly aligned, it transforms. It becomes part of your flow, part of your dance. It becomes rhythm.
And that is the final thought I really want to leave you with today. Take a look at your own life, at your own challenges. What's one area of resistance, big or small, that you can start to transform into rhythm by applying these principles of alignment? The power to change the music is, and always has been, entirely yours.